subscribe.
一体どんな手を使って
どんな手も何も俺は元から
登録していた。
Car D Kaizoku.
We're going to be watching the second preliminary finals for the championship series in Japan. I don't know why it's the second one. I don't know what happened to the first one. I don't really keep up with the tournament scene in Japan, but this was a stream available to watch, so let's react to the final match here. Would be fun to see what's going on in OP06 at a professional level. Okay, we got dude on the left rocking a US Army Air Force hoodie. Dude on the right rocking a Chupa Chups hoodie as well. We got US Army versus Chupa Chups. What leaders are they? I can't really see. Okay, Katakuri versus Sakazuki. Wait, it is OP06, right? Yeah, I see Kakomoria. Okay, yeah, it's OP06. But seems like the meta isn't going to be changed much. Ooh, Katakuri mulligans, it looks like. That is kind of disconcerting. I thought OP07 might shake up the meta, but it looks like any new cards printed in black or yellow just makes Sakazuki and Katakuri better. Especially because a lot of the new cards aren't leader locked. So Sakazuki kept this hand, right? Kekomoria, Lucci, Ice Age, Amano Murakumo, and what was that last card? It had 2000 power. So the Shigi Searcher, right? I don't recognize the art yet, but I think it was the Searcher. Then Amano Murakumo is a new event that bottom decks a 1 and 2 cost. Kind of like the 4 cost Lucci, but it bottom decks and it's an event. Yeah, I do believe that's Tishigi. I can't really read the text though. And I can't really read kanji anyway. I usually just read the furigana on top. Right, let's take a look at what the Katakuri draws for his new hand. I hope. Or I can just skip ahead, right? Oh no, are they switching? Judge is confirming the hand. Right, let me skip ahead a little bit. Oh wait, no, here's the Katakuri's hand. Kikunojo, 10 cost Big Mom, Amand, Perospero, and a Satori. So 2 2Ks and then 2 really good early drops for Katakuri, and then they have 10 Mom guaranteed. I would say this is an amazing hand for Katakuri. Yeah, Kikunojo is a new addition to the Katakuri deck. So is, I don't know if it's called Reject or Impact. I don't know the translation, but yeah, if they just keep not printing leader locked cards like that, they just make Katakuri better. I kind of wish they made triggers leader locked. They have ones that are like locked to multicolor leaders with the Revolutionary Army triggers, but I don't know why they don't do it for the yellow triggers. Because that was the thing that people complained about with red, right? Any new red card just made Zoro stronger. And that was a lesson they had to learn, so that now all the red cards in the last 3 sets have been leader locked. But I don't know, they learned that for red, but they didn't do it for yellow. Just kind of strange. IMHO. Okay, Sakazuki cycles a Lucci out. Picks up a second Ice Age. Plays out Tishigi Searcher, who can search top 5 for a Navy card that is not named Tishigi. So that's why we see Sakazuki decks not run the 2K Tishigi anymore. They run Virgo now. Picks up a brand new. Yeah, you can search into a Searcher now with Sakazuki. Kind of akin to like Curly de Dawn. So Sakazuki plays pretty similarly to like mid-range Zoro now, actually. Right, Sakazuki picks up a Gadatsu, probably has no turn 1 play. Did you see a pass? Yep. Right, Sakazuki on their 3 Dawn turn. Draws a Sabo. That's probably a next turn thing, for sure. He has nothing else really to do. I'm guessing Dawn Leader and then brand new. Okay, cycles out the Ice Age. Picks up a Tsudu, nice. Plays a brand new first. Top 3 cards for a Navy card. Ooh, they're all Navy. I'd probably take the Borsalino here. Yeah, because with Leader Swing, -1 cost, Ice Age -5. That makes 10 cost Big Mom a 4 cost, which Borsalino can bottom deck. So you can do that from 8 Dawn. Yeah, he takes the Borsalino after all. Nice, he has an answer for the late game. Well, 1 card in yellow in the late game. Swings leader 6 and he counters. Right, that makes sense because that top card on his life could be a bedge that he wants to save for later. So he wants to wait for a turn that he can take a look at it and maybe put it on the bottom of his life. Set it up for like late game. Because if you take the first life, you run the risk of losing out a trigger like that. Dawn leader, he's checking his life now. Let's see if it was a bedge after all. It was, what was that? Amande? I think, if I remember the alt art version of her correctly. And he left it on top. Yeah, I guess an Amande at the end doesn't make sense, so just take the 2k now. Plays out the Perospero, passes. Sakazuki on 5, draws a Hina. Pretty sure it's a Sabo turn. Okay, leader 5. I don't know if he attacked Perospero or gave him the -1 cost. But he can't attack Perospero. Yeah, just -1 cost. Takes the... Yep, it's an Amand. 2k counter. He's thinking, but I'm pretty sure it's a Sabo turn. But I guess he could cycle first. Yeah, he should cycle first, actually. Probably cycle out the Hina, since he does have Rebecca already in hand and an Ice Age for cost reduction if he needs it. Checking his discard of 4 cards. He touched his Borsalino, but I don't think he's going to cycle it. Okay, just cycle your Hina already, and then play Sabo. Unless he does something that I'm not expecting. He's touching the Sabo. He's not going to cycle the Sabo, right? Or maybe he's going to play it first. Nope, he's grabbed onto the Hina, and it is cycled. Picks up a... what is that? Huh? Oh, that's a brand new? Yeah, I'm not used to his alt art. But I saw the bald spot. And I looked at the one that's already on board. And there's the Sabo. Nice. Draw 2, discard 2. Let's see what he filters his hand with. Picks up a second Gecko Moria and a... Salucci. Okay. Probably drop 1 Gecko Moria. I don't think he needs 2. Kind of overkill. What was it? What would his second card be though? Maybe brand new or Lucci? Could be brand new. Okay, Lucci. Yeah, because with cards like Perospero and Kikunojo, you don't want to KO those early on. Because Perospero searches and then Kikunojo heals. Especially since Sakazuki took a life, so he's already at 3. So Kikunojo does heal. And trigger out for free. Yeah, I really wish the new Wano leader, Wano yellow cards were like leader locked. Because they just made Katakuri have another strong like early game option. And again, they did it for like Morley and all the other Revolutionary Army trigger cards, but not for yellow? I don't know. He swings for 8, and then what was that on top? Kikunojo, yeah. That's going to be left on top to trigger out. So BS, IMHO. Then they hard cast Kikunojo. So there's going to be 2 Kikunojos on board soon. If you kill either of them, Katakuri will heal. So he'll need to rely on bottom deck effects. He does have Amano Murakumo. Right, it's Sakazuki's 2, 4, 6, 7 Dawn turn. Swings 5 at leader, -1 cost to Perospero. Does he have enough cost reduction to Amano Murakumo this board? He'd have to use a Tsuru. I don't think he would. Does he have a Tsuru? No, I see 2 brand news. Okay, he counters 1. Oh, he doesn't want to trigger out the Kikunojo for some reason. Maybe he's expecting Sakazuki to be able to bottom deck 2 characters. He doesn't want to trigger out the Kikunojo just yet. Okay, cycles out a brand new. That can be replayed with Gecko Moria later anyway. Okay, there's the Suda now. Oh, they just 7-cost Borsalino the bottom deck, the Kikunojo. But now they lose out on the option of bottom decking a 10-cost Big Mom with Borsalino. Because yeah, again, it takes 8 Dawn to attack with leader, -1, Ice Age -5, and then Borsalino. Bottom deck a 4-cost. Takudi picks up, I'm just call it Reject for now until the official translation tells me what that card name is. But I believe it lets you KO a 5-cost, or it lets you like make your opponent take their last life if you're at 1 life. You drop the 7 Mom. Sakazuki chooses to heal the Katakuri. So no trigger on top right now. I guess he can check it right now. The leader swings for 7. Top card of his life is 10-cost Big Mom, the SP version. Katakuri should probably block counter too. And that is what happens. You don't want to go down to 1 because you're in range of reject. Spero 5 at leader. This has to be countered as well. He's checking his discard. I wouldn't know what for though. And brand new counter. Right, turn passes to Chupa Chups. I should use their names. It's Pascaru and B. Now I'm gonna just call them Air Force and Chupa Chups. Leader swings at 5 at Perospero potentially. I don't have the audio on. And they don't use dice to indicate anything to counter to. Yes, I'm guessing it was at Perospero. Because if it was at leader, he probably would have taken. Ooh, Sabo swings 6. At Perospero, was it? Well, Katakuri's down to his last 2k. Should just let Perospero die. But I don't think he attacked Perospero. Yeah, it was at life. He takes. Second 10 Mom. Borsalino 8 at life. Takes. And this was the Kikunojo trigger. So BS. It's a free trigger. You don't even have to discard. Because Sakazuki's at 3 life or less. Yeah, Kikunojo is like amazing against a lot of the dual color leaders because it's so easy to get them to 3 life. Especially since your leader can swing for 7 for just 1 Dawn. And it's supposed to play into like Yamato's like double attack kind of mechanic, but evidently it works a lot better in the Katakuri deck. Even without any of the Wano synergy. Because it's just the generic effect, any yellow leader can run it. Are there any leader locked yellow cards besides 10-cost Big Mom? Is the 4-cost Rush Katakuri leader locked? No, I see people run it in Enel, so it's not. I don't know. Okay, so I think it is Sakazuki's turn here. He's at 9. He needs to remove stuff on board. Oh no, it's not his turn, because his character is still untapped. Oh, his turn never finished. My bad. My bad, my bad. He just hasn't used any Dawn yet. He does not have any removal in hand though, besides Ama no Murakumo. Ooh, it's a brand new swing for 5. I think you don't waste a 2k here, right? Do you? Oh, he counters for 2. That's why I'm not a Katakuri player. Cycles out the Hina. He does have 2 Rebekkas in hand anyway. Picks up a blocker Borsa. That's coming out. Ooh, they play the Rebekka instead. Plays out the Hina rested from discard. Onto Kikunojo. Then Ice Age onto the 7 Mom, and then they can bottom deck both now with Ama no Murakumo. Yep. Nice, nice. That was a good turn. Sakazuki has a full board now. Katakuri is now at 10 Dawn, I believe. Draw and then Dawn phase. Yep, 10 Dawn. And then Sabo is rested, so we could just see 10 Mom and then attack for 5k, 5k. The leader swings for 5. That is indicative of a 10 Mom coming. Counters 1. Spero 5? Oh no, 10 Mom first? Huh. 10 Mom makes Sakazuki lose a life, and then Katakuri heals. Sakazuki lost a brand new. Not the end of the world. Then swing with Spero? Oh, he passes. Why didn't he swing with Spero? I don't know. He just needs a body on board to not die? I guess we'll see what the implications of not attacking with Spero was. Maybe he didn't want to give him a life in hand. Or maybe he wants to reject the last life? No, it's better just to make him take it with Spero, right? Okay, Hina attacks for 5. Yeah, I'm guessing he wants a body in case they do remove 10 cost Big Mom, so that he has Spero to swing for a bigger number later. Okay, they take the 5k here. It is another Kikunojo trigger that's so BS. Free trigger, free 6k body, free body that heals when you kill it. Ay ay ay. Okay, leader swings for 5. -1 cost to 10 Mom. To 9 Mom now. Counter 2. They don't want to take any more life. So we do see a Ice Age in hand. That brings Big Mom to 4 cost. It's still not enough though. They do have access to Lucci in discard through Gecko Moria. They do still have all 10 Dawn to use. Okay, Sabo 6k at leader. Yeah, I guess you swing with your Sabos because reject kills 5 costs. So no point in trying to leave it up as a blocker. They take and get a 7 Mom. No trigger though. But the more he attacks, the more triggers that Katakuri can potentially get. And since he's at 1 life with 1 rested blocker, it is kind of risky for the Sakazuki at this point. Okay, Porcelino swings for 8. Let's hope no shenanigans happen here. He'll have to take. Is it a trigger? He's reading. It's a Spero. Yeah, I don't think you need another 10 Mom, so just play it out. No, just get rid of the 7 Mom actually. Oh my god, 3 trigger bodies. 2 Kikunojos and a Spero. I think Sakazuki is Dunzo here. I don't know, they still have 10 Dawn. Let's see what happens. Ice Age on 2. They didn't specify, but I'm assuming 10 cost Big Mom. 4 Dawn for Rebecca. Okay, probably not for 10 cost Big Mom. And they brought back the Sabo after discarding it to replay him. Cycle 2. Okay, he just wants to not be able to be KO'd. Yeah, I guess that works out. Discards 2 Gecko Morias for more counter. So now he has a board of 3 blockers that can't be KO'd because he replayed the Sabo. That was pretty neat. If you replace Sabo with Rebecca, you can take him back from discard. Alright, let's see how Katakuri plays out this turn with 3 blockers out. You can just reject that last life away or play 10 Mom. But I don't think Katakuri has enough counter to survive the clapback. And he can't get rid of the Borsalino because of the 3 blockers. So might as well attack the softer 5k body on the leader. Yeah, so no 10 Mom, I don't think. And then Gedatsu can't KO anything. It might just be reject to make them take the last life. And then split Dawn with your board. Try to go for game. Attack past the 3 blockers. But he does have Amaru too. So actually only 2 blockers. Yeah, 2 blockers and 5 bodies. I think this is game. Especially one of those bodies is a 12k. And then Sakazuki has 3k counter only, 1 card in life. So I would reject, and then Amaru, tap a Rebecca, buff either Perospero or Kikunojo. They want him to get rid of a blocker first though, right? No, I guess the order doesn't really matter. But anyway, they want to reject first so they don't take life. He picked it up for a second, I thought he was going to do it. Oh, 4 Dawn? I think that's reject on. Yep, he plays it. Makes them take their last life. I believe it goes to hand. Oh, they're confused about something? Oh, it triggers? Bottom decks to Perospero? Oh, I thought it makes the life go to hand. But it deals damage? I'll have to look it up later, but that is something that I'm going to have to keep in mind when OP06 comes out. Okay. If what I'm understanding what happened is correct, reject doesn't make you put the life to hand, it makes you actually take damage so you can potentially trigger something. Does that apply to the Katakuri too, his own life? I'll have to check the card later. But yeah, that is a cool interaction, I guess. 10 cost Big Mom swings, blocks Rebecca. And we should see an Amaru here onto the other Rebecca. Yep, Amaru plus 3k to... let's see who he picks. Perospero. Tap the Rebecca. Amaru is an Enel card that works better in a Katakuri deck. 8k swing from Perospero. Blocks, so he knows that the other guy doesn't have 4k counter in hand. And then Kikunojo 8, oh, yep, he scoops. Katakuri wins. Katakuri does do pretty well into Sakazuki though, especially in OP06, so can't say I'm surprised. But kind of disappointed that none of the other new leaders in 06 are represented in the finals here. But yeah, looks like Air Force won, Chupa Chups lost. That is the game I have here for you guys. Tell me if you like me reacting to games like this. They're fun for me to do, and I get to watch matches that I normally would watch anyway. And if you guys like these, I'll do more. And I don't know, maybe it'll help me get practice in like casting games. It would be fun to cast games. But yeah, thanks for watching. If I find more exciting matches to watch in the future, expect to see more of these. But for now, bye.
Card D Kaizoku.